weekend edition is out. Here are some of the headlines. Misplaced U.S. passport may have altered murdered man's fate. Ban on Coombs expired, fine still outstanding. Break-ins and gun violence troubling Diamond residents. Unsung hero Justina Charles passes. Barrel culture is contributing to poor eating habits, says health minister. Police have been challenged to get out of the stations and into the communities. Capital projects are welcomed by economic uptick, not evident, says NDP VP. Doubling wins fourth national table tennis title. More sports, columnists, letters, and much more. Remember to check out our video stories on YouTube and download the free Searchlight app to access our e-paper and get breaking news and updates. Searchlight. Journalism you can trust, online and at newsstands everywhere. Christal?
Hi. Hello.
Let me just take a little just a little needed a little drink of water there, man. I was going through it. But this is your interactive session. The number to call is 457-9997. Also the number to WhatsApp. We are live on both Facebook and YouTube.
Okay. When you say it means as you can say whatever. Well, every segment is interactive, but a little bit more. Was it power?
Yeah.
During this segment here?
Yeah.
All right. Continue.
So Sunday is International Men's Day. Sunday, November 19th, International Men's Day. Why do we celebrate International Men's Day? To promote positive role models, not just movie stars and sportsmen, but everyday working class men who are living decent, honest lives. To celebrate men's positive contributions to society, community, family, marriage, childcare, and the environment. So in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, who are some of those men? I could list some. I think...
Male role models, you listening?
Yeah.
The number to call on WhatsApp, 457-9997. Thank you.
I think the common names, Problem Child, Skinny Fabulous, Wetty Beats, Hans, Rodney Small definitely could make that list. Suboto Caesar definitely could make that list. Why am I drawing blanks now? There are a lot of men in St. Vincent and the Grenadines who are positive role models, in my opinion. Kieran makes that list. Kieran is our producer. Who else?
Somebody's name just slipped me there. Just slipped me. Olex Anderson.
Olex Anderson
Can make that list.
Mm-hmm. Dublin, the tennis guy. The new sports ambassador. What's his name?
Shane Cadogan.
Shane Cadogan. He could make that list.
Darren Andrews.
That's the violinist.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely can make that list.
Yes.
Most definitely.
Blaze,
DJ Blaze. Definitely could make that family man, DJ Blaze, outside of DJing. Very, very, very much a family man.
Yeah.
Kubiashi could make that list. He's made a lot of positive contributions to society, music-wise and otherwise.
Fireman Hooper.
Fireman Hooper can make that list for sure.
Male role models.
I was say Luther, but nobody rolling out the pants no more.
That in itself, he has elevated himself. So isn't that role model worthy? I think the person.
Sorry,
his name has slipped me.
Oh God!
But he is the head of the police youth clubs in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. He was here on Cop Chat a couple of months ago. He is one. He's very passionate about what he does. Hello, good morning. We're looking for names.
This list is what? What this list is all about?
Male role models in SVG.
Wow.
Names
wow.
only, Dave.
Well,
names.
Commend you guys. Huh?
Names, please, names.
No, me calling nobody name. I was just commending you guys for being so brave to call role models because for a long time, I have been contemplating on that. And I raised that issue or that question some years ago as to who is the best role model. I didn't even I didn't think of it in the plural sense, but it's good to hear you guys. Well, I guess this is your generation you're speaking about, although I am aware of some of these guys and so on, because maybe the context in which you look at these role models is different to my own, right? But it's good to hear
Vincent
you
Chan role
talk.
models.
Yeah. I
Okay.
am with you,
Okay.
right? I am with you. So maybe it's a good thing your generation have some good role models, right? But maybe I've been living too long that I don't know how to make my choices anyhow. But oh boy, I lost something I wanted to touch on otherwise, but I hear you guys calling out these names.
Yeah.
And I just hope they live up to what you expect of them because you're not having a role model just for one day or for a short space of time. They must be able to be an impression, leave that positive impression on the young minds coming up to the speak. Yeah,
Yes,
Christel.
you are most
Oh, I
definitely right.
want.
All right.
Yeah, yeah,
All right. Thank you,
yeah,
Dave.
Christel. Tell me
Oh,
what do you as you were talking about anyhow, do you plant anything?
Of
Do you
course.
plant anything?
But of course.
Yes, I'm just asking like what?
The list really long, but sweet potato, I plant some little, in terms of food, right? Herbs.
Mm-hmm.
I just set some carrots and red onion seeds. I also set some
Wow. Okay.
echinacea seeds to get some tea and watermelon.
Wonderful. Wonderful. That's
Okay.
why I asked you because when I first came into contact with you on the Extreme Radio, when we were having our conversation sometime about Bassa, one person called me and said, do you know Christal, and I didn't hear you mention that. Do you know Christal plants lettuce? I said, what? So they said, why do I ask her to bring some lettuce for you? So that's the reason why I ask you these questions. But I, I am glad that you are a woman of such variety, a young and a relatively young woman still. So um, just want to wish you, well, all the best in that so you can make yourself as independent as you can and you can self supply yourself, with whatever basic food because all you need is some basic food, But some of us have developed this foreign taste and some of the thing and eating more rubbish, more trash than anything else, So
Okay.
that's why I said I don't have no taste for this barrel culture.
All
Yeah,
right.
there are things I get in the barrel that I would welcome. Okay, but we have lots of stuff here that we have neglected and fall victims to foreign taste, foreign culture, foreign dish, foreign that. All
Okay.
right. Have a
Yes,
good
sir.
weekend. Take care
Thank you.
and be
Same to
safe.
you.
all
Love
right.
you.
So,
All
by
right.
definition, role model is a person looked to by others as an example to be imitated. And I think Emmanuel Kwashi should definitely be a role model to a lot of young men here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The story of Emmanuel Kwashi is, listen, I want you right to write that story. That Emmanuel Kwashi has a
He has at least one book out, right?
he probably does.
Emmanuel, I hope he is listening or will listen to this. I have tried to interview him several times over. So I feel like I in front of you for at least a little snippet of his story. I still waiting, eh? Let me just put that out there. I'm still waiting. Um, Jason Haynes, Dr. Jason Haynes.
I'm not sure who that is. Who is that?
Jason Haynes is oh gosh. Oh, now I remember somebody else. Let me just write it down. All right, as I am talking about cricket, but he started out playing cricket. He's an author, lecturer as well. Started playing cricket, and then he realized early in the scene, was it him or am I mixing up the stories? But I can't remember exactly what he does now. Although I interviewed him, but he has a book out. Now I can't remember the name of the book. But Jason Haynes, for those of you who know him, Jason Haynes.
All right. Joshua's trying to okay, we missed this
Oh,
call.
sorry. Uh Kishore Shallow.
Kishore Shallow. Definitely. Yep, definitely. You should be right up there.
Michael. Uncle Mike. Cricket. Michael Finley.
Okay.
I feel like I'm hungry.
Okay.
Yes. There is an IT teacher at St. Martin Secondary School.
Gums.
Yeah.
Petron Gums.
Yeah, that's his name.
Gums should be up there for real.
I think he spearheaded during COVID-19 the teaching, well, going on the technological
stems SVG.
transformation. Yes, that.
Yeah. Petrus Gums.
Petrus. I know his name isn't that popular.
Partner. Petrus, my good partner. Big up yourself this morning, Gums. Definitely should be on that role model list.
Yeah.
There's a number of men this morning
Beckett.
that could be named. And it's important to have these lists. Good morning, Joshua.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Ari. I want to ask a personal question, Ari. Do you have children?
I don't answer personal. No, I don't, Joshua.
Okay, well, when you do have a son,
mm-hmm.
you must be a role model for your son.
Of course.
I'm listening to you guys call names and everything. I remember our son was the youngest ever DJ, co-host on a radio at age 10. And when he was asked by the anchor person, who is your role model? Who do you admire most? He, without batting an eye, he said, my dad. So men out there, create role models within your own home, because I don't know what Ari does when he's at home. I don't see him. As the old people say, come see me and come live with me are two different things.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, let us all create role models in our own home. I know I come across as being negative to some people, but I keep it real. And Dave, be a role model, okay? You got that potential.
All right. Thanks. Thank you, Joshua.
Love you guys, man. Take care.
All right, thank you.
So I know it is very easy, and even in news, negative news sell. But for International Men's Day, as much as we might not know what goes on behind closed doors, we don't know what these men are doing behind closed doors. In the public's eye, they have careers and they have lives that should be motivation to other young men here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And it's important that we celebrate men, because I sent a video this morning. The woman saying she did not realize that men generally are not told nice things. She said something nice to her boyfriend. I think she admired his work ethic, and she said he looks very handsome today, or something simple. And he broke down in tears. So it's important to International Men's Day to just give some encouragement, tell them something a little positive, some positive reinforcement, some rims. Sounded too serious. We want rims. We want paint over with vehicles. Some of us want a brand new MacBook M1 2020. Won't call names, don't know who that person is.
Asking for things, Careful when you're asking for things. Because you will get things.
I don't like doing that songs.
I'm telling you now,
I don't
careful.
like doing that songs.
Let me try another name, Michael John.
Who's Michael John?
Michael John, the owner of Computech.
Oh, okay.
He's actually one of my best friend's daddy. He is a serious football man.
Oh, from Lions Club.
Right. Yes. A
Okay.
serious football man. I don't know if he owns or operates a little playing field in Annesville. And I believe that he has contributed towards the football fraternity, whether by hosting, coordinating, and even, I think, as far as donating. Um, I think his love for football. I mean, if you follow him, if you're a friend of his on Facebook, you'll see either farming or football, or some funny story about a missing garbage bin. I'll just throw that one in there. Something to note, and I think I want to task the men to something this morning. I feel perhaps men who, I don't know if you don't realize that you are influential, but men who do things, I think you need to be out there a little more, because I found that it was a bit of a struggle. I don't know if it was I thought that it was a bit of a struggle coming up with names. Like, you have to sit and think. Some names don't really jump out, and it took us how long to come up with a list of names in terms of male role models. I think the men should be more in our faces, not just um, in the face of like young boys or adults, but we should be able to just spit them out just like that, and the list should be really long. I would also challenge men to for some of those who are not acting in accordance with what is expected of you. There is still time once you are still alive. There's still time to turn things around and for you to be a good role model for somebody else. You may not think that you are leading, you may not think that people are looking, but even if, and while the focus is very positive, the negative things you do, you're also influencing as well. You are teaching negatively. So I hope that you would take the time to be like reflective and to champion some male oriented causes for the new year, the new month, the new day, whatever it is. Conceptualize it, start it, finish it. I also hope that for some of the men who are listening, that with time that you would feel and believe that you're worthy. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of appreciation. You are worthy of nice things. You're worthy of a hug every now and then, a kind gesture. I know for some men, especially if you did not grow up around that sort of love or that sort of leadership in terms of male, it may be difficult for you to accept it. Um, Hopefully, in time, you would see that that is just fear, and hopefully, in time, you will get over, not get over, but you will deal with or confront whatever childhood trauma that you might have experienced in your youth. A lot of men are walking around with a lot of weight on their shoulders. All right, that's just my little tidbit for the men who are listening. All right, have yourself a wonderful, what is it, Sunday? And please don't go on Facebook and cuss and carry on. Promote
Sunday.
yourselves. Sunday is International Men's Day, the 19th, no?
Oh,
Yeah.
forgot about that. But
But that's
before
what we're
we,
talking about.
no, I forgot Sunday, like
Oh.
it's actual Sunday. When you said Sunday, I'm thinking today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Before we go to community data, and I wanna shout out my personal role model, Isaac Solomon.
Her name
Isaac
sounds familiar.
Solomon is
Her name sounds familiar.
he is the vice president of operations of the CDB. Isaac Solomon is my uncle, and he is somebody I've looked up to for years. For years. He used to be on Liat. He was the manager of RBTT. He has a lot. He's accomplished a lot. And I really do hope to even come close to the success that he has had in life. He's my personal role model. Just had to shout him out this morning. So the time is 9:40 and it's time for community dateline.
WEFM